Hello, today is Thursday, May 15th. Again, Thursday, May 15th. This is the Oracle Forex review. Not much going on really today. I actually just had a late move just now, a US dollar strength. I don't know what that was about. I don't trade this late in the day. However, there really wasn't much going on. Prior to London, you had the euro break long to the MACD. This trade wasn't confirmed because the pullback did not touch the lower EMA, so that was risky. Plus, with the pivot point sitting here, it was another second confirmation that it wasn't a confirmed trade. Ended up turning into a nice long for the day. However, like I said, it wasn't a confirmed trade for me, and that pivot point had me a little concerned as well. We came back down to the low side in New York, crossed over to the short side. We had a confirmed entry here. Again, this trend line was still in play, and so I just didn't like this trade because I was pretty big movement the other direction. And then again, we just had a little break to the low side here. So if you trade later in the day, this actually would have worked out pretty nicely because this candle here was like 50 pips. So just counted it just before I started recording. So again, I'm just not fond of the New York session, and this is very abnormal to have a candle this big this late in the day as well. So something fundamentally must have been announced or happened, etc. So that's the euro. Let's go to the euro yen. Again, this was a lot of herky-jerkiness. We had a break to the high to the long side. This candle here made a new high. However, I always like the candles to be clear of the black moving average, which is the 20, and so this was just a consolidation that I didn't like. If you look here, for instance, if this was a confirmed trade, see how the candles are far, not even close to touching the black MA, and they're touching it all the way along here. So that was not a trade that I would have taken. We came back to the short side in the New York session. We made a low here. Trend line was holding us up. This was a confirmed trade here. Again, late in the day. Too late in the day for me. It would have worked out just as the Euro USD. We'll look at the pound dollar next. And again, this is not one of my favorite pairs to trade. Let's see, prior to London, you can see the candles were touching the black moving average, so this was a lot of concern to not take this trade. And then we came to the short side. However, we did not pull back, and then we came back across, and so this was just a lot of seasickness on this currency. So again, not my favorite to trade, and now you see why. We'll go to the dollar Swiss, and here's my movement for the day. I missed this. Actually, this was prior to London, so I was not going to take anything again on the short side here because this was all prior to London waking up. So when London came up, they decided to take it to another direction. We had a pullback confirmed long here. However, I did not take this trade because if you look at the bottom, this was at the time that we were going to have a fundamental announcement come out of the U.S. and so I did not take this trade because I only had a few minutes up in this area here before the fundamentals, which as you can see it drove it down. I did try to buy a dip. It was not a confirmed trade, but I did try to buy a dip, but I decreased my lot size in half of what I normally trade. And I took a 27 pip loss. However, I bought back up again in this area and made that loss up till just maybe I think $60 was my loss for the day total out of both trades. So I went 1 for 1 with pretty much for the most part less than $100 loss for the day. So again, it was a rule that it was not a signature trade that I took and paid the price for it, and so I lost 27 pips on the first one. Even though I cut my lot size in half, it was still a loss that I should not have taken because there was a reason why I didn't go long here, and there's a reason why I don't buy dips, because if a trend changes, which that's what it did, it came back down and then it gave us a little seasickness. So I shouldn't have been in this trade at all. So lesson learned, minimize the damage. So chalk that one up for the reason why you have to follow your rules. All right, that's it for today. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.